Hey, wait a minute. Let's ask a real question. How are the football games, man?
Get to go to those.
Can you get us some tickets?
Yeah, I can get you some tickets.
We'd like to thank Kris Viola, the pit bull, for making a stop out of his busy night here. This used to be his house, don't forget, Frank. He used to rule this state tournament. But thanks a lot for Kris for stopping by and helping us out with the Western Branch match. We hope to see him again very soon, the Michigan wrestler.
Thanks for letting me stop by, guys.
Looking now at 160, we see Bishop, a pin, a decision, and a major decision over Barham of Great Bridge. Morton, Orlando Morton of Churchland, also rolls into the finals against the wrestler from Stonewall Jackson, Kris Bishop, and Orlando Morton.
I tell you, I just keep thinking about that. Sanderlin just made a mental mistake late in the match, very late in the match, after wrestling a technically sound match all the way through. Being in the right position, just took a bad shot in the finals, and a very bad shot.
Kris Bishop of Stonewall Jackson, 39-1. Orlando Morton, 29-1. Stonewall Jackson with a win here, Frank, can definitely help theirself in the team score situation. Western Branch does have one champion, but they were unable to win the last match at 152. They needed a win there. And of course, Jimmy Hawthorne not winning against a Stonewall Jackson wrestler helps the situation of Stonewall Jackson. It would appear that Stonewall Jackson is in better shape. They are indeed still in second place over Western Branch by 2.5 points. No score here at 160. Little flurry here now from Kris Bishop of Stonewall Jackson, as we are joined by another special guest, former Great Bridge head coach and current athletic director Wayne Martin joins us here at the table for the match at 160.
And scores it.
Bishop takes a 2-point lead.
Wayne, congratulations on an excellent tournament. Again, great crowd.
Yeah, it is. We've got a great, for the second year in a row. It looks like a sellout crowd, Frank.
We're going to keep you right here through if you can, through the duration of this match. Give us some of your expert commentary. Morton marches through this tournament, but in the finals, Kris Bishop is no slouch, comes in here with a 39-1 record, a 39-1 record, 127 wins, 28 losses.
Yeah, this Bishop kid's really a tough kid. He's been around a while. He was at Osborne Park last year, and he transferred to Stonewall Jackson over the summertime. He was either 5th or 6th in the state last year. He gave Billy Allred, our state champ last year, at 160, 2 close matches during the regular season, and then Billy beat him by 3 points in the first round of the state meet last year. So this Bishop kid is a seasoned man.
44 seconds to go, first period. Morton did get an escape, so it's 2-1 now.
Now, what does this match do? What's the race like for second and third?
Well, Stonewall right now has they basically have about an 8-point lead on Western Branch.
Well, it's over then.
And with Sanderlin's loss that last match, that kind of wrapped it up for Stonewall in second, for the second number 2 position.
All right, so this will either add to their count, but it looks like at this point that Stonewall Jackson will be the runner-up and Western Branch will end up third.
Exactly.
Okay, well, there it is. You can't get a better source than Wayne Marsh, the tournament director. Just a super job. I mean, a capacity crowd again on hand. Everywhere you look, I know we're like talking to the choir. You know, everywhere we look, we see faces that they've been vocally in the match, and we've had some great finals.
Yeah, there has. There's been a lot of action. A couple of really super matches, and we've still got a couple more to go. I think it's really going to be heated.
The word is, Wayne, that you've got somebody's given you a Don King hairdo, and because you've turned into such a great promoter.
Yeah, I think I've heard it all now.
The weigh-ins will be televised next year. That's what Wayne's pushing for.
Coach, I know you've put in a lot of time and effort here, and a lot of people have put in a lot of work. Bob Robinson asked me to thank Anchor Services, Henry Kadier, Her Food, Hooters Restaurant, Jim Summerine, Scooper's Restaurant, Frankie's Ribs, and Dunkin' Donuts for their help in the hospitality room. But it takes a lot of people to put one of these tournaments on.
It does. There's an unbelievable amount of work and time put into this thing.
3-1 is the score here. We don't want to take anything away from this great match that's being wrestled now. Another takedown
Now after her flurry now, Frank, it's 4-3.
Now
In favor of Bishop.
We've had some great matches tonight. I mean,
Yep.
we thought they would be good, but they've lived every bit up to the expectation. The match we had at 145 with Stacy Woodhouse, just a sophomore, of course, a very seasoned sophomore, against the runner-up and probably one of the top 3 wrestlers in the state of Virginia this year. It's one of the top recruits, no question about it. Does a great job.
Yeah, Stacy held his own. We thought he wrestled real well against Morton. Now, the Morton kid is a super kid. He's already proven himself in off-season competition. And, you know, Stacy held his own. Martin's going to go on. He's going to go to school. He's going to go to college. And he's going to do well in the college ranks.
Still 4-3 here at 160 with 1:07 to go.
Well, that was unusual. He must have had his hands locked up behind his head and kind of call that an illegal move. There's 5-3, so Morton is not in control as he has been throughout the tournament and just smashing, crashing, and bashing the competition through the entire tournament. He's really wrestled well to get to the finals.
Yeah, and I tell you, this Bishop kid is a lot stronger than what he really looks. So naturally, Orlando's a real powerful individual. You can see that shot right there. He comes up into a bear hug situation, but you see the balance on the Bishop. And he's got great balance, good flooring, you know, capabilities, and I tell you, I think he's in better shape too.
Quickly, I'm going to allude to the 125-pound match. Outstanding match. We couldn't have put a pay-per-view better match on television. It looked like Hawthorne was about to pull it out. A lift by Bishop. Great hips by Morton. And I tell you what, Morton looks like he's in much better shape in this tournament, physically in better shape than he is in the Southeastern District and in the regionals.
Right, exactly, yeah. You know, the best wrestlers always really put on the steam the last 2 weeks when they know it comes down to postseason competition, and that extra 2 weeks of hard work can really, you know, can raise you up a notch or two.
Still 5-3, 15 seconds to go, second period.
The 125-pound, it looked like the momentum had switched, gone back and forth a number of times in the match, and then Pereira digs deep. Oop, there's a takedown. If he can.
Not yet. He's got that whizzer.
No, that whizzer saves him. It's going to come down to the third period, and Morton is behind a position he has found himself in very, very rarely this year.
Like all 152-pounders.
It'll be interesting here to see if Bishop tries on. Bishop's going to try to ride him and how fast it's going to take Orlando either to get a reversal or an escape and then get it back up on his feet, because he's going to have to really go after Bishop.
We've had a number of matches tonight come down to the last 30 seconds, and there's no doubt in my mind that this match will be in that category. Here it comes. There's those hips. He's up. He's got some motion going. He's going to have to stay on the... Oop, good. That's a good balance.
Boy, look at that flurrying ability of Bishop. Great.
Right.
Just great flurries.
It looks like the Orlando's actually stopped his momentum by going for that head. He just should have pushed his hips and gone ahead and got the basic escape rather than trying to go for a big move, big throw move.
Orlando Morton, a runner-up 1 year ago, and finishing 5th 1 year ago, Kris Bishop.
Down to 1:30 now to go. Third period, still 5-3. Almost make that. Morton gets the takedown to tie it up at 5.
1:25 remaining in this match.
5-5.
Time match. We're about 1:19 here, and
I tell you what, the reversal, I believe, hurt Morton.
yeah, I tell you, it's really hard to hold one down with about a minute left. It's almost best just to cut him and get back up on your feet, especially with Orlando. His expertise is definitely on his feet.
This could be a costly mistake by Morton. He's going to have to. Now he has no choice but to ride him out, if he can ride him out.
A 152-pounder.
Bishop is dangerous from this standing position right here. He's a real good flurrier.
To the award stand.
Ooh, that's a costly warning for Morton.
Very costly.
Stall warning on Morton with 43 seconds remaining.
As momentum goes, now they have to make the decision. Now they should cut him right now. I'm surprised that Joe Boone.
He's going to try to ride him out. He thinks Orlando can ride him out, and I tell you, if he doesn't.
Now, that's probably that was probably to his benefit that he did get away.
Yeah, but I tell you, he can't get caught up in positions like this because that's a non-scoring position for him. See, Bishop's going to get out of bounds and run about 5, 6, 7 seconds off the clock. All he's got to do is, if he shoots in and gets a hold of Morton's leg, he can probably hang on and finish out the match.
Well, Morton's got some speed. Let's see if he can reach deep and pull it out. It's going to come right down to the nitty-gritty, gang.
15 seconds.
Bishop's going to, he's got that front headlock in there. He's got a weird wide base, and I tell you, he's going to hold on, I think.
The mistake was made by
6
Morton
seconds.
trying to ride him out.
There's a warning for stalling.
Yep, there's a warning.
4 seconds.
Warning on Bishop. But it's only 3 seconds remaining now, and he does have the 1-point lead as Kris Bishop. Check it now. 4 seconds are indeed remaining. Down to 2. Down to 1. That's it. And 2 points right at the buzzer to make it 8-5.
I go back to the reversal. He got the reversal, Wayne, and it hurt him by getting the reversal. Should have gave the reversal, cut him, and would have given him maybe a minute instead of rushing the shot.
Right.
Great match.
Bishop wins the state championship. We go to 171 with a Great Bridge wrestler, Kris Bassnight. Goes against James Worrell. Here are the last points right at the buzzer.
Here's just a little, gets him in position, nothing fancy. Bishop just determined, knew where he was,
Exactly.
and hung right on.
Smart wrestling in there on Bishop's part, no doubt about it. He just beat a stud.
Talking